The Bears with the football. We get set to begin quarter number 2. A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12. To throw, Williams. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. Down he goes at the 10 with a solid pickup of 8.
They made a nice effort to stick him with a loss for that play, but it's going to take more than that to keep him from advancing the ball. Should be an entertaining battle anytime he tucks and runs over the second half of this contest.
Williams from the gun on 3rd down. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And the Bears are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
And in a lot of ways, that catch is expected. Red zone presence. And that one was realized there. You've got to find your tight end in that situation.
They'll run with the Rutgers man, Kyle Monungai. And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. Kyle Monungai, a 6-yard touchdown run. And the Bears post the first points of the ballgame as they take the lead here in this 2nd quarter. Cairo Santos on to try the extra point. And he's got it to make it 7-0 in favor of the Bears. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10. At their own
looking to put a drive together. Here's Penix. And caught by London. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 22 yards on the catch and run, a 1st down.
And the Falcons, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the
looking to throw Penix. Open man is Kyle Pitts, his tight end. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. 18 more yards there and another 1st down. 2 minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. A run for the first time with Bijan Robinson. Touchdown, Falcons! Bijan Robinson, 34 yards. And the Falcons are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Gonzalez able to tack on the PAT. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. 2nd and 10. There's a short throw. It's caught by Kmet. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. You're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
On play action, here's Williams. There's a diving catch right side. And he will have the Bears 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
That's good for the Bears. 1st down.
Throwing again here, Williams. Pass caught by Burden. Creeping up on a minute to play in this 1st half.
It's a game
Yeah, looks like they'll move things around here. From the gun, here's Swift. On a nice burst there as he'll take this inside the 30 to the 28-yard line. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. He's got this complete to Burton. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down.
What a drive. This has been just chewing up the yardage. And here's one of their best plays yet as they finally get down into the red zone and look to finish this off with 6.
Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Swift going to try up the middle. 11 more on that one and another first down.
Partner, there are strong running plays, and then there are plays where we simply outclass the defense, and we saw the latter there. They ran straight up the heart of that front for an excellent game and first down. Simply put, you've got to put up more of a fight defending the middle. Otherwise, this is going to be a long game. What is up?
Here's Manungai. And this will result in him losing yardage. Back to the 3. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. So they're backed up to the 3-yard line, 2nd and goal. Quick throw complete. Touchdown Bears! Cole Kmet in the final seconds of the first half. And the Bears have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. Santos now to add the PAT. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game.
Bears 14, Falcons 7.
So still time for the kickoff here. 1 second to go in the half as this one is away. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 35-yard line. The final second ticks by, and that's going to do it for the first half of play. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. A 1-touchdown ball game, 14-7 our scores. We get back at it on EA Sports. The lane opens here. He's past the 30.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10. And they're on
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. They do trail, but they have a chance to possess the football first to try and do something about it.
And that certainly makes it something of an important drive for them, because is it going to win the game? No, but you have to do something to bring some life to your sideline.
3rd quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. Short throw caught by Pitts. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. 2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Straight ahead, it's Robinson. And he's got it across midfield and into Bear territory. It was T.J. Edwards who brought him down. 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
They'll throw with Penix. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. And looking to throw, Penix. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Falcons first down. They needed 4. He doubled that. He wound up getting 8. To the air, Penix. It's caught. Tompkins. So the completion good for 6 yards. And that'll make it second down.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the Bears' 32-yard line.
They'll try to throw again. Here's Penix. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. Michael Penix, 31 yards. And the Falcons are an extra point away from drawing level. Gonzalez good on the extra point. And we are tied at 14. Nothing separating these two teams on the scoreboard as the kick's away here. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. Their halftime lead now evaporated. We're back to level following that touchdown a moment ago.
And that shouldn't change the mindset a whole lot from an offensive perspective because they already know this is going to be a hard-fought game. Now they just need to go out, execute their game plan, and keep moving.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think they had 3 tight ends in on that set.
And these guys are punching really well. I use boxing analogies a lot. A lot of coaches have told me that when you line up to run the football, it's 10 fists.
And this is caught. Touchdown, Chicago. Rome Odunze, 54 yards. And the Bears have moved out in front here in the final minute of the third quarter. And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You've got it down pat. And I just remember as a player, when I'd be in practice sessions and I'd hear 9 from the receivers, that meant fly route, go, look out. That was the 9, and he just kept going all the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
Santos with the extra point. And the lead is now 21-14. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. And that one not returnable. It's over the back line to the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 30-yard line. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put him out.
It's caught inside the 25. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. Drake London, 65 yards. And the Falcons have a chance to tie the ball game here in the final minute of the third. Gonzalez able to tack on the PAT. And we are tied at 21.
Bradley Pinion set
A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. We got a brand new ball game, all even after that last touchdown, so every drive now becoming a little more critical here in the second half. Give them a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8. Not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down.
They went with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up fourth down.
That's an excellent play by the defender. He diagnosed that one, closed quickly, and helped force the incompletion.
This offense converted once on fourth down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more. And to find the open man, that's complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down.
It's a gain of 21 yards. And the Bears.
So a moment to catch our collective breath after the fourth down conversion. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Atlanta. All even as we get ready to start the fourth. On 1st and 10, it's Swift. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up.
Well, that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning it in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
From the 37, they work on 2nd and 6. Looking to throw is Williams. He'll get this into the hands of Adunze. His second catch, and this one not nearly as electrifying as his first. And it'll bring up third down now.
Brings up third down.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. To throw, it's Williams. That is caught. And he will have the Bears first down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert here on 3rd and 3.
It's a gain of 6.
Here's Williams.
First down, Chicago.
Zacchaeus here, hauling it in.
Williams pass. Complete to Olamide Zacchaeus. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2. At the 21.
They come up now on 2nd and 2. On the handoff, this is Swift. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through. But that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. The sound reverberating here in the dome. This is third down. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. That time the conversion comes courtesy of the RPO.
And know what it did? It moved the sticks. Nice pickup on third down. Even better decision.
They'll run Manungai. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9.
Well, they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
2nd and 6 coming up. They go back to the ground, this time Swift. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago.
Touchdown, Chicago.
DeAndre Swift, a 9-yard touchdown run. And the Bears answer back with a touchdown of their own to break our tie and take the lead here in the fourth.
His kick is good.
Santos able to tack on the extra point, and they will take a 7-point lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. And they'll They'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
First and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive.
Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game. Plenty of time and 2 timeouts still at their disposal. First and 10 here. He's back to throw. London holds this one in.
Sometimes it's hard to figure, but you can live with incompletions in this situation. You can't live with these short gains that take time off the clock.
You know who loves it? This defense. That's caught by Pitts. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down. So that's going to double their pleasure for sure. They get the first and save a timeout. That's what they need right now. Get the first down, get out of bounds, stop the clock.
Just playing smart football, understanding the situation, making the plays necessary, and making sure that clock stops at every opportunity.
On first and 10, it's Robinson. And yes, he's into the end zone. So they get the late score they needed. And now the extra point can tie this thing up in the final minute. Gonzalez now to add the extra point. And we are tied here in the fourth quarter.
That will tie the game. 28 all. Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
This one, all we could have asked for. All tied, final minute as the kick's away here. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
This is first and 10. To the air, Williams. Now he'll tuck this and run. Complete to Zacchaeus. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 27 seconds showing on the clock. Here comes second down. Throwing is Williams. He'll fire deep, looking for more. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. This defense hasn't had the best showing in this game, but a critical knockdown there. If they can hang on, I guess the end will kind of justify the means.
Certainly, and just think of it this way. It may not be the quantity of the plays that they've had, because those haven't been great, but they get a few more quality ones like that, that could finish things off for them.
And that's going to wind up incomplete. Nearly their first pick of the game, but it does bring up fourth down. Here comes the Bears punter now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. Nice punt, but good work on the return to get back 11 yards. And control of the football switching hands here with very little time remaining in this contest. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. They'll start on the ground here on first down. And now with 4 seconds left, we get a timeout call.
Nice chunk of yards on first down. It really opens up your options for what you want to do on second. You go right back to him and hope he explodes, or sucker the defense in before throwing over the top.
And he stopped immediately there. Final whistle blows, and we need some extra time here to decide who will be the victor.
60 minutes, just not enough some days to decide who's going to win the game.
Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
So it's the Bears who will have the first chance to win this thing as we are underway here in overtime. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And good coverage defensively. They wouldn't let him get ahead of steam going, and he'll be brought down at the 15. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And Charles, a very uninspired effort the last time we saw them out there was a quick 3 and out, and they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going. That's a really good gain right there. They pick up 5 yards halfway to a first down. The only problem now in the huddle, everyone's going to want to touch the football. Be a lot of chattering now.
And the defense loses him. It's complete. And they finally do get him, but not before he reaches the 27. So, of course, they declined that there. They knew they had the free play. They got great yardage out of it.
It's kind of like when we were at dinner last night. You saw me reach for the check, so you ordered dessert on top of it, right? You say you had the free play.
Yeah.
Right, already had what you needed. Go ahead and get a little more on top. I like it.
What is up?
Now a first throw here in overtime. He's going to get that to Swift underneath. And he's able to break out of 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. The excellent play last time is followed by a much more routine gain of 3.
Our defense is worried that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it could turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
Here's a handoff to Swift. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. 72 yards rushing for him now as he was just trying to will his guys to an overtime victory.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember the last drive, they went 3 and out.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
What is going on?
Here's a toss play right to Swift. And he tried to bounce it outside, but they'll stop him behind the line.
Well, it's almost football 101 that you preach to your safeties. Don't let anyone get behind you. You're the last line of defense. But he didn't let the play come to him. He went to the play. How about that read and recognition and finishing off that one behind the line of scrimmage?
So a step in the wrong direction. Now they'll look to make amends on 2nd and 14. Pass to the right side, caught by Burden. This drive, it's been a good mix. 3 passing plays, 3 runs, hitting on all 3 of those passes, and the last one putting him in the red zone.
So wouldn't you think play action right here? Because you've got the ability and had the ability to run it in, throw it, go play action and take your shot at the end zone.
7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. To throw, Williams. He'll try and do this himself. Throw right side, taken in by Adunze. And they'll hustle up to stop him well shy of the 1st, right around the 15.
Partner, I think that completion takes the definition of dink and dunk to a different level, doesn't it?
It does, and the defense was right there, kind of played into their hands. A big call here in overtime. They're going for it on 4th down. Now a whistle, and I think a penalty here for a delay. No, they're going to say timeout. They did get the timeout in time. They'll be left with just 1 remaining here at OT. So a big move here, playing to win in overtime. They're going to go for it on 4th down. They throw it out right complete. And the Bears are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Let's begin by trying to get into the mind of the head coach. He's telling us he wants to win the game right now. That's why they went for it and got it on 4th down.
Running is Monangai. And this is a touchdown. Now, it's not over yet, but they draw first blood here in this overtime. Now the point after try for Santos. It's up and good, and they've jumped back ahead, 35-28.
Bears 31, Falcons 28. Cairo Santos to kick off for Chicago.
Santos out now. He'll kick it away. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. Looking to throw, Penix. Got a man, it's London. It'll go as a gain of 4. And that will bring up second down.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 26-yard line.
Now Penix. Throws right back to London, complete again. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. They call his number again. It's his 6th catch and a first down.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Here's Penix. Into the hands of London. And he goes out of bounds. It looks like right at the 50. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that'll give him a short yardage situation here for second down. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Short throw caught by Pitts. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 36.
Throwing again, Penix. And this is taken in by Darnell Mooney. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And it'll be second down.
Good throw, good catch, but I really like the route. The drag and being able to run away from defenders, hard to stick with them for that long.
Yeah, better against man than zone, or?
Better against man, because now you're running away from someone and you're not running into a defensive player in another zone.
Robinson up the middle. And he'll fight forward maybe to the line of scrimmage, but that's all. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Overtime with 2 minutes to play. We are in sudden death, but still all tied up. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown.
And that 3rd down call, the goal was to get the ball to their tight end and pick up a first down, but he wasn't satisfied with just that. They got the first down. That was the gravy. He decided to take in the whole meal and rumbled in for a touchdown.
And he will get into the end zone as they will indeed claim a 1-point lead. But, Charles, a very simple mission anytime that you play on your home turf, and that is to defend your home turf, and today that mission was accomplished.
Look, every offseason, every preseason, the head coach goes in front of the team and says, the mission for the season, defend our home field every time, split on the road, and we'll be in the playoffs. That's why defending the home field is vital.
So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. It's a win for the Falcons here as we say so long from Atlanta.